I appreciate you taking the time to learn more about our accidental death and accidental death and dismemberment products here at Assurity. So I'm going to go through a little bit of the why behind this product, as well as the what, and finish with sharing how to quote and ultimately apply for this product. So this slide deck, the perfect sidekick for life insurance sales, accidental death insurance plus. So ultimately, this is not life insurance. We have a very robust life insurance product suite, but again, this is not life insurance. This is accidental death. This is only going to pay out in the event that the client were to pass away due to an accident. Now, we have a few riders that are more kind of living benefit riders, and we'll get to those here in just a second. But I think this slide deck starts with a really powerful message as to a bit of the why behind this product. And that is never make the decision for your client. I'll tell you one firsthand experience. It's someone who were biased against the accidental death product originally, because again, it is only going to pay out in the event of an accident. But he had a firsthand experience where he was helping out one of his clients, and he was looking for life insurance and was ultimately striking out due to health reasons and was getting decline after decline. And his message somewhat persuaded the client from moving forward on purchasing an accidental death product. And unfortunately for his situation, the client ended up passing away a few months later in a car accident. And so he's a huge advocate of, especially when there's not really another option out there, something is better than nothing. And this can be a pretty robust product. And again, we'll dive into that today. So a little bit about who this is for. Well, ultimately, we feel like this is a great solution for those young adults. And I'll kind of talk a little bit about that. We feel like it's a great solution for those that are declined for traditional insurance. And then ultimately, people searching for supplemental coverage from a budgetary perspective. There's, if you follow the LIMRA data and other statistics out there, the number one reason people do not buy life insurance, cost. And accidental death is a great way to help supplement that life insurance sale due to the cost savings associated with it. So young adults, accidents, unfortunately, are the leading cause of death among adults under the age of 30. And actually, I believe, so it maybe even 34. So accidents account for over 41% of deaths among the ages 20 to 34 in 2019. And again, I would say, knowing that it's the leading cause of death, now ultimately that leaves us another 59% else, chance that you're not going to pass away, but it can be a really great way to help mitigate that risk, right? So accidental death, let's talk a little bit about what the product details are here. So we have a lot of different term lengths associated with this. We actually even have a 5, 7, and 10-year term length, but you can see on the slide, 15, 20, and 30 years. I will advocate for the to age 80 option. When you look at the price differences and the robustness of having a policy go out to age 80, I would very much encourage the utilization of a to age 80 product. That being said, we have the ability to match it to their auto loan duration, for example. Issue age is 18 to 70, obviously depending upon coverage period. We're not going to be able to get you past age 80, so couldn't get a 30-year starting at age 70. Anywhere from $5,000 to $350,000 for a benefit. Now, that being said, in the event a client were to pass away as a fare-paying passenger at a train, plane, auto, Uber, Lyft, taxi, we'll actually double that amount. And that's our common carrier benefit. And then we have an automobile seatbelt benefit, which will add 10% in the event you were to pass away in a car accident whilst wearing your seatbelt. So that's a little bit about the basics of the product. Now, we love our riders. We really do love our riders here at Assurity. Now, ultimately, these riders will very much be state dependent. And so please reference our agent portal or feel free to reach out to any of us wholesalers, and we can kind of dive into what riders are available in what states. But our accident-only DI rider is probably one of our most utilized riders with this product. In the event that someone were to get disabled due to an accident, we'll pay out anywhere in the range of $300 to $3,000 per month for a 2-year benefit and a 90-day elimination. The returner premium rider, we're well known in the industry for being a leader in returner premium across all of our products. That is no different with our accidental death or accidental death and dismemberment product here. Critical accident rider, this is going to pay out a lump sum benefit if the insured person is confined to a hospital due to, again, that accident for at least 1 day. And that benefit's going to range from $2,500 to $25,000, depending upon how long they're in that hospital and whether surgeries are involved. Disability waiver premium, pretty self-explanatory. We're going to waive premium in the events that you do get disabled, or the ability of covering a spouse or a child. And I think this is a great solution. Alyssa, 38, as a truck driver making about $60,000 a year. And this could be for someone making 30, this could be for someone making 120. I think truck drivers are making close to $100,000 now. Now that second line, unable to qualify for traditional life insurance. I would even recommend, knowing that she is on the road quite a bit and in that riskier occupation, being on the road, whether she is or isn't able to qualify for traditional life insurance coverage, this could be used as a supplemental policy too. But in the event that she couldn't qualify for it, here's what that solution would be: a $250,000 accidental death policy with an accident-only DI rider, $3,000 a month, 90-day elimination, 2-year benefit period, and the returner premium. If she never uses it, she gets all of her money back. And so that total monthly premium, about $55 per month. Don't forget about those riskier professions. When you have those riskier professions, like the police officer, the highway worker, the firefighter, there's nothing preventing them from utilizing this accidental death policy. This will pay out in the event that that client passes away due to an accident. And so when you have those riskier professions, there's kind of a little bit more bang for their buck because there is a higher risk of them passing away due to an accident. So think from that perspective. And then again, ultimately, much like our example, our easy application process, it's a simplified application, 1-day service guarantee on all qualified EAPs, but ultimately no medical exams and no health questions. So when you have someone who's declined for life insurance and really has no other option, this is a great solution for your client. Please feel free to reach out to any of us wholesalers or to Assurity in general. I'm going to show you here, we have a instant quote to application process, and you can see that link there, quickstart.assurity.com/agent-accidental death. And it is a pretty seamless process. Again, quote to application experience. And you can see a little bit of going through what some of those questions are, beneficiary, et cetera. And so with that, I'm going to show you the process as to how to go to it. So what I would say, that URL that I had shared with you, I would also encourage you to use myquote.assurity.com. If you go to this site here, myquote.assurity.com, and then click on accidental death. Now you can do kind of quick quotes, not illustration, but quick quotes on a lot of our products. But if you click on accidental death, that will bring you to the site that we just had there. And it gives you the ability of running through the actual experience of, look, I'm in the state of Alabama. I'm not, just a little bit more convenience. I'm a 35-year-old male. And again, going through the quoting system. And then it'll take you all the way through the application experience. Now, I'll finish by going through the quoting experience. This is kind of a good, better, best scenario. Disability income rider is kind of a default. Now we can get rid of that, but it's just one of our most utilized riders. Let's say I'm an accountant making $6,000 a month, and I'm working at least 30 hours a week, not employed by the government or railroad. And this will come up with my actual illustration. Again, I can change the to age 80 to a 30-year, 20-year, so on and so forth. I can say, you know what, I don't want that accident-only DI rider. You can see instantaneously changes the benefits. Whatever reason I want a $201,000 policy. Again, and then at this point, what it's going to do with the client right then and there, click apply now. And then at this point, it's going to ask you to log in with the same agent login as our agent portal. Just so everyone is aware, it's assurelink.assurity.com. So that same agent login. But my biggest ask for you all today, go to myquote.assurity.com, click on accidental death, run a quote, whether that's with our accidental death product or accidental death and dismemberment. I know we didn't necessarily discuss too much on the dismemberment portion. I brought this up just in case. Obviously, it's going to pay out in the event. Here you can see on the screen, I'll zoom in a little bit. In the events that we lose both hands and or both arms, I should say, there's obviously many others. So again, please let us know if you have any questions. Feel free to shoot us an email, but look forward to working with you. And thanks again for taking the time today. I appreciate it, and make it a great one.